Hello Travelholics! In a global made of 193 international locations, it appears almost impossible to slim down a listing of the maximum beautiful. Each country has something precise and downright lovely to provide, from their exciting structure and colorful landscapes to complicated histories. And, of course, there are the humans on the coronary heart of every country that make their homeland stand other than the rest. To craft our listing of the maximum scenic places, we centered this top 10 countries that provide an excellent variety of herbal wonders at the side of artificial creations and towns simply as colorful the landscape. 10. Botswana. A landlocked kingdom in southern Africa, Botswana's topography is a mixture of woodlands, grasslands, and the Kalahari Desert. 7 reserve and 3 countrywide parks make up approximately 17% of the landmass. A barren region covers maximum of the country, however it doesn't hinder the Botswana wildlife. Hundreds of flora and animals thrive inside the sweltering nation. In fact, it is broadly taken into consideration the pleasantness of for African safaris, and animals are probably to look the lion, leopard, elephant, black rhino, and buffalo. The best time to visit Botswana is all through the dry season among May and October. Whilst you could anticipate warm, sunny days and cold nights. 9. Switzerland. It's hard to beat Switzerland for its picturesque alpine scenery and quaint villages that exude a fairy tale charm. The high snow-capped peaks of the Alps, sparkling blue lakes, emerald valleys, glaciers and picturesque coastal towns fill this landlocked country with fantastic beauty. Among the valleys and lakes are world-class international resorts and a variety of activities including hiking, biking, rock climbing, paragliding, skiing and sledding. Switzerland may be small, but it has a lot of great places to visit. From breathtaking mountain peaks to dreamy turquoise lakes and countryside dotted with ancient wonders, Switzerland truly has something for everyone. There are so many beautiful places to visit like the Matterhorn, Chateau de Chillon, Jungfraujoch, Schweizerisker National Park, Lake Geneva. Switzerland experiences for wonderful seasons spring, summer, autumn and winter. Although respectable dates overlap and cross over into different months, for simplicity's sake, right here are the seasons in Switzerland. Summer months are the most famous time to go to Switzerland. The days are longer, the climate is warm, swimming and trekking trails are open, and all the scenic funiculars and cable motors are operational. 8. Ireland. Welcoming and splendidly wealthy in culture. Ireland, the Emerald Isle, is positive to place a sparkle to your eye. You'll love its pleasant people, laid lower back attitude, frequently tragic but captivating history, and its rugged, romantic landscapes. Places to go to and points of interest for vacationers are ample and infinitely varied. The state museums are all free. Heritage sites date to prehistory, and there are countless outside hobbies to experience countrywide, along with horse riding, golf, sailing, and several remote, wild islands to explore. And, of course, there is the well-known Irish Craig to experience, any place making a decision to go. Some famous places to visit are the Cliffs of Moher, Grafton Street, Dublin, Killarney National Park, the Ring of Kerry, and Muckross House and Gardens. Come in summer and you have the perfect opportunity to wander wild beaches and go swimming. Autumn brings its own mellow charms. Our recommendation is to design your Ireland trip around the best flight and hotel deals you can find, or a festival or event that you think you'll love. 7. Maldives. The Maldives conjure up photos of pristine beaches, reef-ringed atolls, and expensive bungalows at the water. wherein fortunate visitors can examine fish through glass flooring and soar into the ocean from their balcony. The Maldives are made for adventure, water sports, and romance. You can stay on private islands for your trip and explore beauty of Maldives. Everyone can enjoy in Maldives. There are several things you can enjoy in Maldives. Scuba diving. The Maldives is one of the most desirable scuba diving locations on this planet, and if there may be one region you want to present it a try, it is here. Snorkeling trips. If diving isn't your thing, snorkeling is a remarkable option. The reefs are so pristine within inside the Maldives which you don't need to pass deep to look a lot. Also you can watch dolphins, you can do fishing, parasailing, surfing and much more. The best time to go to the Maldives is from November to April. The island state is heat and sunny year-round, however includes a dry season and a wet season. 6. Norway. Well regarded for its deep and considerable fjord systems, beautiful mountain ranges, and rugged coastline. Norway is certain to allure maximum travelers searching to hook up with nature. It is one of the most lovely international locations inside the world, rivaling iconic locations like New Zealand and Iceland in relation to herbal beauty. To pinnacle Five. Croatia. With piercing turquoise seas and fairytale-like architecture, there's no denying Croatia is breathtakingly beautiful. Spanning maximum of the Adriatic Sea, you re in no way to some distance far from the coast while touring in Croatia. And even though it is now no longer quite seashores you seek, stone castles and extraordinary waterfalls watch for tourists of all kinds. As you gear up to set your feet on this pristine gem of the Adriatic Sea, make sure you do not miss out on exploring the old town of Dubrovnik. Go hiking at any of its national parks. Visit the frozen waterfalls. Enjoy the sun and surf at Zlatni Rat Beach. Soak in the hot natural springs. The pleasant time to go to Croatia is at some stage in the summertime season months, from June to September, while daylight is ample and temperatures are warm, among 66 degrees Fahrenheit and 86 degrees Fahrenheit. These situations are best for boating and swimming inside the blue waters across the islands. 4. Greece. Greece, in which ancient ruins, volcanic cliffs, and pleasant locals meet the blue Mediterranean Sea. Home to a number of the world's maximum vital ancient sites, at the side of a few 6,000 islands, Greece is thought for its herbal splendor and captivating culture. Ancient archaeological sites, cliffs tumbling into glowing blue water, sand and pebble beaches, and a balmy Mediterranean weather make Greece one in all Europe's top locations to go to for tourists. Besides the capital Athens, Pinnacle matters to look at the mainland encompass ancient Delphi and the monasteries of Meteora. But maximum people come right here to capture a ferry to the islands. Santorini, Mykonos, Zakynthos, Corfu, and Crete are the maximum popular places to visit. The towns and beaches of Greece. Meteora monasteries. Samaria Gorge. Mykonos is one of the maximum famous travel locations inside the Greek islands and is famed for its exceptional seashores and world-famed birthday celebration scene. The high-quality time to journey to Greece is among April and May. The climate is best for out-of-doors adventures, and you'll have the Greek islands to yourself earlier than the summertime season crowds arrive. 3. Iceland. Iceland is the proper vacation spot for a pro traveler, a first-time solo traveler, or an adventurous own circle of relatives seeking to street ride across the island. With pleasant locals, lovely scenery, heaps of adventure, and an energetic tourism scene, you must revel in Iceland as a minimum as soon as for your lifetime. Iceland, island of hearthplace and ice, has turned out to be one of the world's pinnacle tour destinations, now no longer best with thrill looking for adventurers. A avenue journey round Iceland's Ring Road, scuba diving the Silver Fissure, exploring the Golden Circle, attempting neighborhood seafood in Reykjavik, and of course, lounging inside the Blue Lagoon and different warm springs across the island. There isn't any scarcity of journey in Iceland. The fine time to tour to Iceland all relies on what you need to do. From April to May, it is spring, and it is a terrific time to discover the outdoors. The summertime season months of June to August are one of the busiest durations for Iceland, being top traveler season, and the fine time of 12 months for trekking at the island. However, it's for the maximum highly priced time to visit, so make sure to book your flights and lodging in advance. October to September matters begin cooling down, however it is nonetheless viable to power the Ring Road. Mid-Iceness you'll be restricted on in which you could tour because of the snow. However it is the fine time to enjoy the northern lights in Iceland. 2. Japan. Japan is rustic with great mountain scenery, one of the world's maximum chaotic and quirky towns like Tokyo, an extended record of culture and tradition, and of course great delicacies with real sushi are provided anywhere you turn. Many first-time traffic to Japan are frequently amazed to study that. As one of the world's maximum superior industrialized nations, this fairly small Asian country additionally boasts a wealthy and charming record that dates returned heaps of years. From historic temples to futuristic skyscrapers, tranquil tea ceremonies to over-the-pinnacle arcades, enjoyable warm springs to cosplay go-kart rides, Japan has a lot to provide everyone. Japan is well known for herbal attractions like cherry blossoms and Mount Fuji, modern generation like Japanese vehicles and bullet trains, wacky innovations like karaoke and merchandising machines, cultural values like politeness and punctuality, famous anime and manga. The quality time to go to Japan is all through spring and autumn. This is whilst Japan is at its maximum vibrant, with sensitive cherry blossoms or brilliant pink leaves including comparison to the scenery. Remember, it may additionally be very crowded at this time. Visitors. 1. New Zealand. New Zealand is full of scenic delights. Find your manner to the pleasant spots in New Zealand, from famous Instagram locations to off-the-beaten music treasures. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a lover of luxury, or traveling together along with your family, you may locate memorable reports in New Zealand. Check out a number of the pinnacle activities across the country. New Zealand's amazing national parks, glacier trekking, and many extreme sports make it a beautiful place for those who seek adventure and adrenaline. After all, this is the birthplace of commercial bungee jumping. The country has a rich history and an incredible Maori culture, plus the locals are some of the most friendly I've come across. There are so many reasons to add New Zealand to your travel bucket list. While I don't suppose there may be a horrific time to journey to New Zealand, you do want to consider the unique seasons and sports to get the maximum from your trip. New Zealand's excessive season is inside the summertime season months, December via February. If you are making plans to go to over those months, book your flights and lodging properly earlier to fasten in decreased prices.